The second wave of COVID continues to batter the state of Kerala. I am at the COVID ward, near the COVID ward at General Hospital, and in the last 24 hours 38,607 people in Kerala were infected. The rise is really worrying because the total test positivity rate is at 24.5%. As you can see from these visuals, this patient is being, the SpO2 level is being checked. He's whether he is a positive patient, he is being tested. But what is very more serious issue is that just few yards away are people waiting in line over here, and in the last 24 hours government has tested 1,57,548 people. The Thiruvananthapuram district has recorded a high of 3,940 cases, and this is definitely, there is a spike. The highest cases though are in Ernakulam district, which has crossed 5,369. Certain panchayats in Kerala has also become a cause of worry. For instance, the Thrissur, 18 panchayats in Thrissur have the test positivity rate of more than 50%. And one panchayat of Thrissur has recorded a test positivity rate of 80%. There is a worrying graph. It's an increasing total number of COVID cases. Active cases has crossed 284,086, and the total death recorded so far is 5,259. In the last 24 hours, 48 deaths have been recorded. This has so far been the highest death that has happened within 24 hours in the state. So all in all, a worrying affair for the state of Kerala, and it could, the rise, it is speculated that IMA has speculated in the coming 2 weeks, the rise could go as far as 8 lakh cases, and that could bring down or hamper the health system in the state. With video journalist Mani S from Thiruvananthapuram, Ashwin Nandakumar for Republic TV. I am at the General Hospital COVID isolation ward, where people are admitted. Reportedly about 40 people are right now inside this very ward, and they're admitted inside, and all the patients are being taken care. And I just want to bring your attention to the people who are behind, you know, the common man who has been working to help those suffering from COVID. And he is an ambulance driver who has been working. എത്ര കാലം ഈ കോവിഡ് പേഷ്യൻസിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് ഇപ്പോൾ നിരന്തരം
സ്റ്റാർട്ടിങ് മുതലേ ഉണ്ട്,
ഒരു വർഷത്തിനും കൂടുതൽ. So more than a year he has been driving the ambulance, ferrying all the COVID patients. ഒരു വർഷത്തിനും കൂടുതലായി എത്ര പേഷ്യൻസിനെ ഏകദേശം കൊണ്ടുപോയി കാണും?
600-700 പേഷ്യൻറ്റിൽ പരം കൊണ്ടുപോയി കാണും പോസിറ്റീവ്
ഹോസ്പിറ്റലിൽ. അപ്പോൾ പേരെന്താ? So Sunil, who's the driver, has ferried over 700 COVID patients. And ഇപ്പോൾ പേടിയുണ്ടോ?
ഇല്ല, പേടിയില്ല.
നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇൻഫെക്ഷൻ വന്നിട്ടുണ്ടോ?
ഇല്ല, വന്നിട്ടില്ല.
വാക്സിനേഷൻ എടുത്തു കഴിഞ്ഞു. ഓക്കെ. ഇപ്പോൾ ഈ പുതിയ സെക്കൻഡ് വേവ് വന്നപ്പോൾ ആൾക്കാരുടെ എണ്ണം കൂടിയിട്ടുണ്ടോ?
ഒരുപാട് കൂടിയിട്ടുണ്ട്.
So Sunil is saying definitely the number of people who has been infected are increasing definitely, and his workload has also increased. And right now, along with Sunil, there are other staff members also who's also working very hard at the ground level, you know, taking care of patients. Ma'am, what's your name?
Sujata.
എന്താ ശരിക്കും ചെയ്യുന്നത്? What do you do? Nursing. So Sujata is somebody who's nursing patients right now. Just here there is a COVID patient, and of course we will not show his face, but he is being taken for all the scanning and all that. And people like Sujata are all working very hard. ഇപ്പൊ എത്ര കാലമായി വർക്ക് ചെയ്യണു?
10 വർഷമായി.
ഈ കോവിഡ് പേഷ്യൻസിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് ഡെഡിക്കേറ്റഡ് ആയിട്ട് എത്ര കാലം?
ഒരു വർഷം കഴിഞ്ഞു, 1.5 വർഷമായി. 100 അല്ല, അതിൽ കൂടുതൽ 200 വരുന്നു പല പ്രാവശ്യമായിട്ട്.
So Sujata is saying she has taken care of personally 1-to-1 care for over 200 patients, over COVID-19 200 patients. അപ്പോൾ ഇപ്പോൾ ഇത് കൂടുതലായിട്ട് തോന്നുന്നുണ്ടോ? ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ പണ്ടത്തേക്കാളും കൂടുതലാണോ?
അതെ കൂടുതൽ.
പേടി തോന്നുന്നുണ്ടോ? അതുകൊണ്ട് ഇനി ആൾക്കാർ കൂടുന്നൊക്കെ പേടിയുണ്ടോ?
അങ്ങനെ നമുക്ക് ഭയമില്ല. പിന്നെ ഈ അസുഖം വരുന്ന കൂടുമ്പോൾ ഒരു നമ്മുടെ സഹോദരങ്ങൾക്കൊക്കെ അല്ലേ ഈ അസുഖം വന്നിരിക്കുന്നത്, അതിൻ്റെ ഒരു ഭയമുണ്ട്.
She's saying that she's reiterating number of people are increasing compared to the previous wave. The numbers are very high, and that is a cause of concern. I also would want to show you a Safai Karmachari. She's also working here for past some time. In fact, she's somebody who she also was infected with COVID, and this place where you see, this is a place where the COVID the waste, all the waste, biomedical waste from the COVID ward is kept, and Safai Karmacharis like her have been dedicated. Chechi, COVID വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. പേടി തോന്നുന്നുണ്ടോ?
ഇല്ല, പേടിയില്ല.
പക്ഷെ ആൾക്കാരുടെ എണ്ണം കൂടുമ്പോൾ എന്താ തോന്നുന്നത്? വീട്ടുകാർക്കൊക്കെ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഇൻഫെക്ഷൻ വരുന്നൊക്കെ പേടി തോന്നുന്നുണ്ടോ?
അങ്ങനെ ഇല്ല, കാരണം എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ എനിക്കും എൻ്റെ പിള്ളേർക്കുമാണ് വന്നിട്ടുള്ളത്. എനിക്ക് 2 മക്കളും എനിക്ക് വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്.
മക്കൾക്ക് 2 പേർക്കും വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്.
3 പേർക്കും പോസിറ്റീവ് ആയിട്ടുണ്ട്.
So Safai Karmachari, parents Shailaja. Shailaja is saying she herself has been infected before. Her 2 one son, one daughter, both of them have been infected before with COVID, but diligently the work continues. That ruddering sound that you hear is the hope and lifeline of millions of people in the state of Kerala. I am at one of the oxygen plants in the state. In fact, one of the 23 filling stations, the oxygen filling stations in the state. And oxygen from the main plant at Kanyikode in Palakkad is brought over here, and in its liquefied format is filled over in one of these facilities. And from here, this oxygen in its liquefied form is taken, directed to the filling plant over here through a system of connections, and this is where the filling happens. This is the exact place where the filling of the oxygen happens, and this particular filling station in Thiruvananthapuram is where most of the oxygen supply to all the premier medical institution in the district happened. Before COVID struck Kerala, about less than 200 cylinders like these used to be filled. Now these numbers have spiked to over 450, and that is more than double of the requirement which is being done. This is the lifeline of Kerala, and this is the reason why Kerala has also become an oxygen surplus state. With video journalist Mani S from Thiruvananthapuram, Ashwin Nandakumar for Republic TV.